So while we are on the call, while we're waiting for others, what I would employ you to do is to take the eligibility assessment so that you can book a free session. So we have the whole of September free. We have the whole of from this week downwards free. So it's important you book your session so that you have a convenient time to speak. And one more thing I'm going to say is that get your information before you enter the meeting. It's very important. Just get your information so that when you're entering that meeting, you're going there, you're leaving more informed. You're leaving more informed. So I think I'll just paste the link here again. Thank you. Just going to paste the link here. Once you take the eligibility assessment and you qualify, you get to book a free teaser session. So that teaser session would help you out to know the very next step to take. My mom will say, do you understand? Can I get some thumbs up? Okay. And I guess you understand, so okay. Nice. Thank you. Oh, Peloton is here. So nice to meet you, Peloton. I think I'm meeting you for the first time, right? Okay. Let me check if our speaker has joined us. Yay! Our speaker is here. Our speaker is here already. So let's give would I say a clap? Yeah, let's give a clap to our speaker. So what I will do now, since I see that our speaker is here already, I'll go ahead to give a brief bio of who our speaker is, what you'll be getting from this session. Definitely you're going to leave very informed. So here we go. So now, during this session, I'm going to be introducing our speaker today. So let's have a round of applause while I'm doing this, because it's not easy to be a UK Global Talent Visa now. All of us that are in the United States of where we are from, is it easy? Easy? It's not easy now. So let's give a round of applause for our speaker. Yeah, something like that. Okay. That's the morale that will keep me going. Okay. Thank you. So our speaker today knows the Global Talent Visa route from the inside. His name is Mr. Abiodun Ayobami. He's a Nigerian-born digital marketer and entrepreneur. Hey, give up the round of applause. So he has earned his own UK Global Talent Visa endorsement. So everything he's going to be sharing here comes from what it actually took to get it. So he co-founded ThinkSpy Digital Network. It's an affiliate platform that has helped thousands of Africans build income online. And he's also a member of the Chartered Institute of Marketing. He has trained and spoken to more than 5,000 people across Africa. And last year, he was nominated for the Future Awards Africa Prize for Entrepreneurship. So he's here to walk us through what they endorse, and we are so glad to have him here. Now, before I give him the floor, what I would love to say to us is that we are going to be having a very informed session. So I'm going to implore us to keep our mics muted, and any questions you have, just drop it in the chat and we'll be answering them. And even after the session, after his delivery, we are going to be picking each of the questions. And one thing I'm going to promise you this night is that by the end of this night, you're going to know what changed, what the endorsers actually want to see, and what your first step should be. So now let's give a round of applause for our speaker. Drum rolls, please. See me, I'm still clapping. Let's give a round of applause for our speakers, please. Thank you so much, sir.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me? Can you confirm
Yes.
you can hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
So good to be here tonight, and thank you for inviting me to share one or two things about getting UK Global Talent Visa. So on 2024, that was October 30th, uh, I I got my UK Global Talent Visa, and then that same decision has changed the trajectory of my life, has changed my life entirely. So a little backstory about me, and then yeah, what I do. Yeah, hop us now. Thank you so much. So a little background story about me, and then so yeah, I came prepared tonight, which I'm going to be sharing with you. In the last I think 1.5 years, or like going to 2 years, that I got my global talent visa, I have helped about like 15 people, other people, to get the global talent visa, which also like included my own younger brother. In fact, he got his global talent visa uh, coming from uni. He got his coming from uni. He got his global talent visa coming from uni. So that aside, I've helped about like 15 other guys to get. What I'll be sharing with you tonight is this is a premium information. And then to be very honest, consider yourself very lucky to be here tonight. If you have anyone who work in tech, who has like technician, I'm sharing with you like the direct guide, what I submitted, my brother submitted. I don't do this. I don't come on platform and then do this. But one thing that makes me happy is going outside and then making impact, helping people. This changed my life, changed the life of my, not only my life, the life of my family. We are coming from a very humble background from Oyotan, and then having two kids. In all our family, our two kids abroad. Everything about our family changed. This single global talent decision. And then I believe like about like 30 people who has joined this session tonight. Some days you can share this story that, oh, thank God I joined Abiodun session on August 27, 2016. That decision changed my life. So background story, before I shared everything, share. So I'm coming here, I don't know, the time I'm giving to, show whatever I need to show, or like teach whatever I need to teach here. It might just be a long session uh, tonight, and then I believe it's going to worth your time. They are going to learn a whole lot. Like I said, me doing this, it's me because I'm currently on summer vacation. That's why like I'm not on my working desk. I'm on vacation right now. I just had to like, oh, let me just do this. Do you understand? Yeah. So a background story about like everything, how I got started with my global talent. I got to the UK, that was in 2023. When I got to the UK, I got to the UK on student visa. I left Nigeria like every other people, two-way. A lot of people do relocate from Nigeria. Number one, people relocate through study routes. Number two, through work route, like medical doctor, nurses, people who work in healthcare that got sponsorship from the UK, which has been stopped. No, companies cannot sponsor people out of the UK again. So that is most commonly, and then less popular one like Global Talent Visa too, Innovator Founder Visa, Global Talent Visa, and then the likes. I didn't know about Global Talent Visa when I was in Nigeria. The first time I heard about Global Talent Visa, that was in December 28, 2023. That was on my birthday, and then someone just posted that, oh, she got a Global Talent Visa, and they shared some few things about getting global talent visa. So coming across that, I believe one thing I always believe is if I've seen someone, I believe that there is nobody that is better than me, and there is nothing that I cannot do. Again, there is nobody that's better than me, and there is nothing I cannot do. Before then, I didn't know about global talent visa. The first thing I told myself is, for this person to get it, I can get it. And then that same decision changed my life. I was a student, I was just 3 months in the UK. I said I'm not getting post study visa. I'm going to get this. I'm going to give it whatever it takes to get it. So prior to then, when she was reading about my bio, she talked about me like I was like working in marketing. I had an Apple marketing company, and then I was just doing my stuff as a young guy, struggling online, and then making some 2 cents online. That was what I was doing prior then. I said I was going to get it, I started looking for resources, which of course I am going to share with you tonight. So whenever I'm invited to come and teach, I don't go and then just be teaching theory. I like to be like, oh, very practical with whatever I want to do. So that is why, like, for me to accept, like, oh, to come and teach at anywhere or to come and talk anywhere, it's not going to be like, oh, me just coming to say, okay, fine. So this was the um this was the what I came across that changed everything. Okay, global talent. Global. I'm sorry, okay, give me. So this was the article that I came across. Yes. Then I came across this article. Then that, oh, she got endorsed with Global Talent Visa, and then a couple of other articles too. So like we said, our topic is what's changed. What is here? This was written December 20, 2023. So start to break it to you that this might not work. A lot of things has changed. Do you understand? But this can also help you, like the way it helped me to get started. And then she said after this session, she's going to be sharing with you, what works now and then what people can do now on how you can improve. You see, this was uh, recently, this is 27th of February 2026. I think some changes have even like recently been made ourselves. So they update the guide from time to time. What worked last year, it's not going to work today. So back to the story that I was sharing, and then I got started with my. This was what I came across. I came across this like, oh, she shared what she submitted about the global talent visa. I said I'm going to get it. I follow her, and then I read everything. So after reading these resources, this led me. She shared under these two. She shared a lot of resources. People that has gotten their global talent approved. She explained it like ABC. This helped me to like ABC what we need to do. And then also then I was thinking, am I qualified for this? Is this going to work? But one thing is always I always tell myself is if this person can do it, I can do it. If this person can do it, I can do it. If this person can do it, I can do it. And I did it. So after going through this, under this document too, I came across a lot of resources that really helped me, which also like I'll be sharing with you today. So she shared a lot of links, a lot of other people that got their own, like, oh, like here now, like Shibuya TVN. So there is this channel that she shared too, like this public discourse channel here. So this channel helped me a lot of information, everything you need to know about UK Global Talent Visa is on this website. Everything. During my own, I am a digital marketer, and then I just came here on this platform. It was from that one website that led me here. So I saw here, like I just searched for digital marketing. I came across like few people that got their own approved too as a digital marketer, that got their own approved as a digital marketer. When I came here, I searched for a whole lot. I came across like one profile that I'm able to relate with. So the profile is like this one, got endorsed, not this. This is the profile that I saw, I came across them, and then I was able to relate with this profile a lot. So I said, I'm a data marketer, and then I came across someone that submitted data marketing, and then what this is a platform that people try to like share information, just a public discourse that you can find a lot of valuable information. I turned this to my guide. I was 24/7. I'm always on this platform, reading as far back as 2022, looking for things that people like did, what they are doing that got their global talent visa approved. That was what I was looking, but I was able to relate well with this guy. This guy shared documents he submitted that got his global talent approved. Said, oh, he submitted 3 letter of recommendation, he submitted international recognition, proof of high earning. So I also like follow the same template. I submitted like, oh, I have 3 here. I submitted about like I have 3 from his MC. His optional criteria, I changed my whole like letter of promotion stating an increase in salary and employment contracts. I changed my own to a letter of recognition, and then financial stuff. So I submitted majorly out of like 10 documents I submitted here. I was able to like get 7 related to like, oh, this person, we are working in the same niche, we have the same experience. I also reached out to him that, oh, hi Yotunde, my name is Abiodun. Could you please help in reviewing my work? Which he glad he did. And then today we together work together with Lemfi. We both work with Lemfi. We didn't know we met on this platform, and then we both got the global talent visa now. So let me say this: every information, a lot of information, a lot of free resources that you need our global talent visa have had here online. Though most of them might not be updated. I also wrote like, oh, an article about like getting global talent visa. It's online. Just start Abiodun Ayobami global talent visa. You're going to see like detailed article I wrote about global talent visa. But the truth is, most of these might not be useful in 2026. Most of these might not be useful in 2026. Things are changing, criteria has changed, more has added, some are no longer acceptable. And then also, it's also important to state that, when I was sharing my story, I said, okay, fine. I saw it online, and then I kept on like reading resources like this, putting everything together. I didn't see a guide to follow. Like, oh, let me follow this guide for my global talent visa to get. I was just following this article like this. People I reach out to, of course, like, oh, this is a very dedicated information, and then people don't want to get into trouble. Nobody shared their guide with me. I was just following what I saw online. I put it together. I was able to fortunate to see someone that reviewed my work. This guy met. I watched every YouTube. Then when I was applying, every YouTube about global talent visa, even most outside the tech route. So we have like different routes. We have data technology route. We have academic and research. We have art and culture, and then we have some like British society that endorse people. So my one is data technology. Under the data technology, we have technical product, technical applicants. We have non-technical applicants. I apply as a non-technical applicant. I apply and then got my own as a non-technical. I don't know if I'm born, born near you with my story or what I'm doing, or are you getting anything? If you are getting something, please let me know in the comment section if you are feeling me. If you are not feeling me, so that I can just like probably give you guys motivation, and then we can wrap it up. So I don't know, are you guys getting something? Are you guys feeling uh
Yes, we are. The thumbs up are a lot. You can see that we are following you.
I want to be sure that you guys are like feeling me. Please give me know in the comment section that things are happening, and then All right, so back to my story. I put it together, and then I submitted the day my results in uni came out, because like I said, I plan not to go for post-study visa. Fortunately, and then as God will have it, the day of my graduation in uni, I received an endorsement. My endorsement came out the day I graduated from uni. That was when I got my global talent visa. After I got my one, I said, okay, fine. I've gotten the next one is my brother. So what I put together too, I helped my brother in putting like, oh, fine. I need to help. My brother has been working as a product designer. So I want him in the UK. Within 3 months after I got my brother got his own too. And then all his evidences, we put it together just in 3 weeks. In 3 weeks, we put all his evidences together and got the global talent visa endorsement. After that, by the grace of God, I've been able to help about like 15 other people to get their global talent visa. So now let's go to what works now, what works in 2026, and then a bit of requirement. I believe for you to be here, if you are not, I only know about digital technology route. Like I said before, we have different routes. We have like academic and research for people who are into academics. We have professors, doctors, like if you are doing anything related to academic, we have academic and research. We have art and cultures for fashion designers, people, photographers, people that work in arts. And then unfortunately, I don't know much about that. I got my under the digital technology route. My brother got his under digital technology route, and the people that I have helped that got their endorsement approved, they also got it under digital technology route. So if you are here, if you are not under digital technology route, I might not be able to. So sorry, I might not be able to help tonight. So, what is global talent? Global talent, or just the best of the best talents across the world, help them to come into the UK, help the best of the best to come into the UK. So before I move further, I'm not going to be reading this and then, like telling you, I just want to, point out what worked, what has changed, and then what you can, if you are planning your global talent visa application, what you can include in your application. I'm not reading the guide to you. I believe like you being here, if you are serious about this is something you should have consumed several times. When I was doing my own, I went through this page several times, and then I meant it like so. Sometimes, if you are getting, at the beginning like this, you might feel overwhelmed. Do you understand? Or is this thing possible? Will I be able to do this? Trust me, you can do this. Always tell yourself you are the best. Like I can do things. People that have done it, they are not better than me. I can achieve it. This is what, sometimes you have to be like delusional to get things done. When I was applying, to be very honest, apart from like only that I follow, I follow the only like the document I shared at only, I haven't seen anyone non-technical applicant that has not gotten that has gotten it. For me to see like someone who is into marketing like I am, and then that got it, I said, oh, I'm going to get this. I got it too. Do you understand? So the first thing is to believe in yourself. When people comes to me that I want to apply for global talent visa, and then I always split out people that based on what they can do or not. When someone say, okay, I don't think I can get it, I don't bother. Do you understand? So like I cannot help you. Do you understand? If you think you cannot get it, there is no way I will be able to help you. You need to like help your mindset first that even if you apply, if you do not get it, there is a way you can help you. Do you understand? Know what you can improve, work towards it, and then you get it. So I encourage everyone listening to this to go through this to know like what it entails and then what is being required. So we have like two types of applicants. We have technical applicants and the non-technical applicants. Technical applicants are people who work in tech, software engineer, programmers. Non-technical applicants like myself, you work in marketing, you just help businesses grow. Do you understand? You are non-technical applicant. You help businesses grow. It is very important as a non-technical applicant, you need to have worked in a product-led company before you are eligible. As a non-technical, but for technical applicant, either product-led or non-product-led, you are eligible to get it. So on this document, you will see like different business skills, technical skills who are eligible to apply. Me, I apply as a solution sales expert. That was what I applied as, and then I got the global talent. So it's divided into two. We have exceptional talent, exceptional promise. Exceptional talent. This is for people who have over 5 years experience in the industry, and then emerging talent or exceptional promise. These are people with less than 5 years in the industry. So now we have exceptional talent, exceptional promise. Most people are submitting the same document, but like you just have the difference is your year of experience. So another thing is what you are going to submit. So now let's get to work. These are things you are going to submit for your application. For your applications, the first document you are going to submit is called the personal statement. Your personal statement. And then your personal statement entails a whole lot of things. Number one, it has to contain, oh, why do you want to come to the UK? What is your plan of occupation in the UK? Which region or city do you like to stay in the UK? How will UK data economy benefit from your work? I haven't seen anyone, got rejected based on personal statement before, but it is important to tell your story to be able to convince assessor. Do you understand that? Oh, fine, you are a talent, and then you want this. Do you understand? Most times they do not comment about your personal statement, but that is the first thing the assessor is going to see, and then what they are going to read. Your personal statement should be able to like convince an assessor on why you deserve this, and then why you should be offer this global talent visa. I'm going to read briefly for you, like, oh, this is what I submitted. Can't yourself lucky you are seeing this. This is exact thing I submitted for my global talent visa. I might not be able to, because of our time, be able to read everything to you, but I'm just going to share it briefly. What is there? So I said, oh, I was born into a family of 7 in a remote town in the southwestern part of Nigeria called Oyo. The third child of a carpenter. Despite our modest means, I strived and single-handedly sponsored my university education, becoming the first university graduate in my family, driven not just by personal aspiration, but by also an ambition to uplift my family and community. I have preserved, excelled, earning distinction in my academic pursuits, winning multiple academic awards along the way, and making significant contributions to fintech and digital marketing sectors. So here, if you apply, so the first paragraph summarizes everything about my life in one paragraph. Like, oh, where I was coming from, like my humble background, I include it to know that, oh, I was not coming from despite my modest means, and then I strived, and then this is what I've been able to achieve. All my educations, I've always been the top of my class, and then, I've always made my family, community proud. I've earned different academic awards, and then now I'm making significant evidence in fintech and digital marketing sector. The reason why I added the fintech is because I'm a non-technical applicant, business applicant. They need to know that, oh, where I've worked, it's a product-led company. So I'm going to stop here. I'm not going to read the rest for you. So yeah, I'm not going to. So let's. So then the other paragraph, like, we're just explaining everything that I explained in the first paragraph, how my love for solving problems started, how I transition to fintech, and the company I've worked at, and then my achievement in all these companies. All right, so now let's go. So the next one is you need CV, 3 pages CV. 3 pages CV is just like your standard CV. Do you understand? And then one thing is, if you apply for a job, what is going to determine whether you are going to get interviewed or you are going to call for interview is your CV. Do you understand? So I always advise people that, okay, this is a global talent. At the beginning, they said global talent is this is a visa for people who are the best of the best. For you to show that you are the best of the best, your stuff must be solid. Just 3 pages of CV. Again, too, I have not seen people, got rejected based on the CV. I've not seen that before, but your CV can open up for you, can increase your chances of getting an endorsement. So we have like 3 letter of recommendation. Yeah, a lot of changes has happened, which sharing with you tonight, but this has not changed. The way personal statements, they are not changed. CV has not changed. We now have like 3 letter of recommendations. These are from people who are considered as an established expert in the industry. 3 people considered as an established expert. And then when we are talking about established experts, we are talking about people with over 12, 13 years of experience in the industry. They must have known your work for at least 12 months. So the letter must be about your global talent application, explain how the author knows the applicant achievements in the relevant field, how the authors consider the applicant show exceptional talent or promise, the contribution the applicant will make to the UK data economy, explain the plan of work, in the future, type dated. So you can go through this. And then let me be generous too. I'm going to show you like, oh, what I submitted. Okay, CV. No, I'm not showing you my CV. Let me show you my letter of recommendation letter. This is the first letter of recommendation letter I submitted. Because of our time, we are not going to go through everything. I just want to show you like important things you need to put inside your letter, for you to do this. So I just said, oh, this is my letter of recommendation. We don't really know the technician address. Do you understand? People use different addresses. You will not be penalized for that. Do you understand? So one thing is very, very important in your letter. If you are writing your letter, I always advise people, your letter is very, very important. Assessor comments about letter. There's what we call pro forma. Do you understand? When an applicant is rejected, the technician, they are going to send the applicant why the applicant was rejected. That is called pro forma. I read people pro forma, why people are rejected, to know based on like what the applicant, the technician were looking for. Do you understand? So from the pro forma, I've seen it severally. The assessor complaining about the applicant letter of recommendation. I have not seen any complaint about personal statement, about CV, but they do complain. Your assessment, I believe, starts from your letter of recommendation. Some they will say, oh, this applicant letter of recommendation, it's not from someone who is an established, is it expert in the industry? You understand now? So now, like, these are a few things you need to put in your letter. This is the letter written for me, by one of my recommender. I am Samuel Jerry, the co-founder of Fintaba Technology. Fintaba is a banking as a service platform that empowers businesses and startups to swiftly integrate, the platform. It is very important to know yourself as an applicant. Me as a business applicant, I need to specify directly that, oh, all my experiences are coming from a product-led company. A product, if it is not from a product-led company, you are not eligible. Do you understand? And then here, I have about 9 years of experience in the fintech industry. If I were to apply again, it will not be 9 years. It's going to be like, oh, I have about something like 15 years. Anyone with 9 years of experience, it's not yet considered as an established expert in the industry. Do you understand? One thing is technicians love metrics. They love metrics a lot. Fintaba has grown. In your letter of recommendation, make sure your recommender include a lot of metrics. Do you understand? Make sure your letter include figures, big figures. So it's my pleasure to recommend Abiodun Ayobami for global talent endorsement. I have known Abiodun for over 6 years and had the privilege of working closely with him for over 2 years, during which he joined our sales team and stuff. So if you read this very well, if you read this guide very well, inside the guide, you are going to see everything that the technician they said they are looking for. Everything was specified here. Your letter must be how the author knows the applicant, know the applicant achievements in the relevant field, how the author consider the applicant exceptional talent or promise, like contributions to the UK. This is very important that this was repeated twice, must be from established experts, must have known your work for at least 12 months, was stated twice so that you know how important that is. So now, after that, it must include a lot of metrics, Your letter of recommendation must include a lot of, a lot of metrics, why the applicant, my achievement in the company was, included here. So now this is where I'm going to go. This is basically what I want to talk about today. What is the changes, what has happened? There's what we call third-party proof. Do you understand? So now, before you see, if you see any picture online today, if you see anything online, the first thing you are going to check is if this thing real or not. Do you understand? It's getting very difficult to know difference between AI work and the real. A lot of, AI has taken over, and then a lot of people now. Let me share something with you. So before getting an endorsement, you just need to tick some boxes. A lot of things that the assessor are looking for your application, if you have it, you are not going to get anything. Now, your work is proving to the assessor that, oh, all these documents that I'm submitting, they are legit, they are not fake, they are not AI. So the changes, the difference between what people are doing, what got people endorsed in 2024, 2025, and now It is called third-party proof. Third-party proof. I achieved this. Who can attest to it that you are the one that achieved it? Who can attest to you that, like you are just praising yourself that, oh, I've done this, I've done this. Is there anyone? You need proof from third party, someone that is not you, to attest to it that, okay, Abiodun truly achieved that. I don't know if I'm communicating. So now, when you are submitting any letter, anything, I can, decide to come up with the letter myself. Do you understand? Write it, put any logo, design any logo, and put it on it. Put any name. But, for you, if you are sending your letter, I used to advise people, send it with DocuSign. Why should you sign it with DocuSign? So that you can have like what we call, there's what we call, what do they call it? Signing in with DocuSign now, it has a trademark of where the letter was signed or where the letter was coming from. Like from C, you can see like envelope originator. This letter was originated from Samuel Jerry Day, Samuel, which is my recommender. Do you understand how it was signed, where it was signed? This is very important. Your letter must not be more than 3 pages, but with your letter recommender and your letter CV, you can include that. This is the reason why I chose to show you this is just to go to what we are talking about tonight. Third-party proof that it's not coming from you. Let me give you this. So, how my recommender, I wrote the letter for them because they might not know how to write it according to the technician. And then this is a very important part in getting an endorsement. But I didn't write it the same way. 3 people cannot write the same way. The way you and I write, when you read people's text, you can always say that, okay, this was written by someone, this was written. That is why AI writing sounds most times similar, because people have the way they write. We always have the way we write. Do you understand? Make sure all your letters you are submitting, they are not written the same way. And then there is third-party proof in everything you are submitting. Third-party proof. What is going to be difference between how you are going to get it? It's third-party proof. See now, AI can generate evidence for you. AI can generate proofs for you. How are they going to believe that, okay, what you are submitting? You can submit an application now. Why do you want me to believe that, okay, what you just submitted, it's not AI, was not written by AI, was not gotten by AI, this thing is real? This is where the problem is in 2026. This is the difference between an applicant in 2024 and an applicant in 2026. What you are submitting, are they real? What you are submitting, are they genuine? What you are submitting, are they, do you have any third-party proof? Anything coming from you that is not so another thing you're going to include, you need to include recommender, CV. What I did is just like, some of these people, leadership people, they do not have CV because they are not even applying for any job. So what I did was I screenshot their LinkedIn, merged it together, and added their LinkedIn link. Anything that serves as their CV. Also, it's very important for you to include, they said include recommender phone numbers and email. I included their phone number and email. They are not going to contact them. For technician, I'm very sure they do not contact other endorsing body. They do contact their the recommenders, but technician, they don't contact them. Make sure, please see the difference. Everything I want to share with you tonight, if there is anything you take on, difference between somebody applying 2024 and somebody applying 2026 is third-party proofs. What shows, anything you can prove, how you can prove that what you are submitting, it's very real and then it's not fake. Let me digress a bit. So when I was saying something, each applicant application is unique. Each applicant, number one, third-party proof. Number 2, each applicant application is unique. What changes in 2026? Each applicant application is no two person has the same story. You and I, our stories are different. Do you understand? Our impact is different. Our experiences are different. If you come here, I was saying, okay, this guy now, we work in the same marketing. I submitted similar stuff, and then even that similar, it's not all. I was able to get about like 7 here, but not all. I was just saying, okay, what this guy submitted an award? Oh, let me get an award, salary. but our stories are not the same thing. When he was sharing his story was totally different from mine. He was not coming from, he was not Ajepaku, he was not coming from like, oh, yeah, from Oyotan. It was so now each applicant, your application, no two person. If you have a document you are working with that, oh, this person got endorsed, I can easily follow this and then I'm going to get my endorsement. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't really work like that. So your application must be unique. Your application, your document, everything you are submitting must totally be unique, must totally be unique. So that's that about like the letter of recommendation. So now, because of our time, and then I want to take questions. We do not span to. I have a lot. If I want to teach this, there is no way we're not going to spend at least 3 hours. 3 hours me teaching it. At least 3 hours if I want to teach it like this. And then because of our time, we have only 1 hour, and then I want to take questions. I'm going to show you like everything, but it's just not going to be in details. It's just going to be on a brief. Like if I have like, the privilege to be invited again to this session like this, we can take it up from, where we stopped it tonight. So now let's go to the criteria that people submit. What are the criteria? I'm going to be explaining this with mouth, and then I might not be able to go in depth with it. So now for the criteria, we have like mandatory criteria, and then we have optional criteria. Mandatory criteria and then optional criteria. Let's digress a bit. When we were in uni, when we were in school, all right. So I've been messaged that it's time for question and answer. So okay, let me just brief this. Probably in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to round it up, around everything on all. So sorry, I might not be able to. I wanted to like share this with you, share the evidence and then everything to you with you, but I was just nudged that the sessions, it's time for question and answer now. So now we have like mandatory and then optional criteria. When we are talking about mandatory criteria in uni, we used to have something like answer question 1 and any other 2. Any other 2 doesn't mean it is not compulsory. Any other 2 means you have an option of selecting anything you wish to answer, any 2 you wish to answer from the 2. Do you understand? So the mandatory criteria now, I say, how do I demonstrate that I have been recognized or as having recognized to be a potential talent in leading data technology sector in the last 5 years? So here now, the assessor, they are looking for 3 things in your applications. 3 things in your application, and then how you can able to provide third-party proof in that 3 things. Let's read this together. A leader of exceptional talent or promise must show extraordinary ability by sustained or emerging national or international recognition. The individual will be able to demonstrate a level of expertise or emerging expertise which places them in the forefront of their respective field in data technology sector. So what is this saying? What this is saying is 3 things, like I said, that you need to prove, that you can submit for you to prove that you are exceptional talent or promise. For you to show for your MC, 3 things. Number 1, an award. Evidence that you have received an award for you have done. So not just any award before, you need to have shown that, okay, this award I received, it is not a fake one. It is not a paid one. It's a national award. Number 1, award. Number 2, they are looking for someone that has been profiled on major tech media or publications. Someone that has been profiled on major tech media or publications, or paper, like we are talking about like something like Tech Aba, Tech Moonshoot, something like this. My younger brother was profiled on a platform. This is a Daily Times, like designing the future. There's Steven Product Design, Odyssey. So like a platform like this, an award, a global award. These are what the tech nation are looking for. Number 1, don't forget, I said 3 things in your MC. Number 1, evidence of award. Number 2, media publications. And then number 3, award, media recognition. And then number 3 is what? Media recognition. and then public speaking, evidence of speaking engagement. Out of these three, it is important for you to have two. Out of these three, it is important for you to have to get your endorsement approved, to get your global talent endorsement approved. So for the optional criteria, we have optional criteria 1, optional criteria 2, optional criteria 3, optional criteria 4. Out of these 4 optional criteria, you are going to pick 2 that you want to submit the document on. You are going to pick 2. Out of 4 optional criteria, you are going to pick 2. So we have optional criteria 1, which is explained. I'm trying to, beat our time. Optional criteria 1 is talking about innovations. Innovation. How do I demonstrate that I have a proven track record of innovation in data technology sector as a founder or a senior executive of a product-led company? Do you understand? Like if you innovated product that is not in market again, that something new that has not been in a system before, that you came about. That's number 1 for innovation. And here the listed example of like document you can submit, you can go through it. And number 2, how do I demonstrate that I have been recognized for my work outside of my immediate occupations that contributed to the advancement of digital technology? Optional criteria 2 is talking about like, apart from what is paying you, what are the things you have done for the society? How have you contributed to the society? So this can be in form of mentorship. You've mentored on a structured platform before. You've mentored people. You've spoken at an event. You do this. This will help you, in putting your optional criteria 2 together. Optional criteria, what you've done. So here they listed example of you've contributed to open source, what you are not paid for. You understand? Talk at the event, all contributions you've done. That's optional criteria 2. So and then for optional criteria 3, this one are like what you've done, how you've contributed to your work, how you have contributed to your company. Like I joined company here in 2020. This and then these are my contributions to the company. Like this, fine. Evidence of technical or business contributions. So like this, in 2023, I joined this company. This is the company website. My contributions to the company, you need to show the proof like, this was me working on the company products, my colleague commenting on it, and then you show you proof that you truly work, your achievements in the company. That is what optional criteria 3 is all about. And then optional criteria 4, we are talking about, in optional criteria 4, we are talking about like your academic achievement. Of course, you also have like some academic achievement, graduated with a distinction, have some publications, is going to help you there. Because of our time, I really wish, we had more time for us to, go deep into this, but unfortunately, time did not permit us. So kindly fill the free assessment form. You will see a free assessment form in the chat to build there are teams that we put together. They are going to work with you. Like I said something, I mentioned of like 2 things that can help you to get your endorsement in 2026. Number 1, if you don't forget, I said third-party proof. Anything you are submitting that you need somebody that can attest to it that these things are legit, they are not fake. That is number 1. Number 2 is you need what I call number 2. Number 1, third-party proof, and then what I say is number 2. Each applicant application is unique. Do you understand? So we have like team that we have together. They will be able to walk you through, look at your case, look at your applications, how unique your application is, and then they will be able to guide you, give you a proper guidance. So if I hear like, we are going to stop the session here now. Some other time we are going to continue where we stopped. But on the chat, we are going to see a link, fill the free assessment link, and then the team are going to reach out to you. They are going to get to you and then take it up on how, on how you can, how we can work with you to get your global talent visa approved. So I'm going to stop here tonight. Thank you so much for joining. So if you have your questions, I believe we can. The room is open for questions now, and then we can take the question.
Thank you so much, sir. Please, can we have a round of applause for Mr. Ayobami? This has been an amazing session. Even I that I'm seated here, if I have not learned anything at all, one thing I know I'm leaving this seat with is that if this person can do it, I can do it. There's no how this person can do it and I cannot do it. They don't have two heads. So thank you so much, sir. You've actually graced us with your presence. So we're going to be taking in questions. The first person that raised his hand, that was, I think it was one Mr. Arike. Okay, Mr. Peter, let's have your question, please.
Hello,
The
good
floor is
evening.
yours. Yeah. Okay.
Good evening, Abiodun. Thank you so much for sharing this with us today. And my first question is, do we need to have 5 years of experience working in a particular industry before we apply? And secondly, I just wanted to know if you'd be able to share this document with us so we can go through them on our own.
All right. So your first question is it come through you to have like 5 years experience? You do not need to have 5 years experience. Like when I was explaining, I said we have like two types: exceptional talent and exceptional promise. Exceptional talent are for applicants with over 5 years experience, and then exceptional promise are for applicants with less than 5 years experience. Whether you have over 5 years or you have less than 5 years, you can apply. You do not need to have over 5 years of experience to apply in the industry. Like I said, my younger brother got it while coming from uni. I believe somebody in uni cannot have over 5 years experience. So if you have, well, some of these documents, some of this proof, the truth is if you don't have like 2-3 years experience in the industry, you might not be able to come up with it. You understand? The proof of work you've done, like reference letter from three, industry experts, some of these recognition they requested for someone with less than 2-3 years experience might not be able to come up with this. And then your second one, can you have a copy of this guide? Unfortunately, it's no, I do not share it with anyone. You cannot have a copy of the guide. But like I said, we have a lot of free resources online that can help you in in coming up with your own document. And then also, like I said, click on the chat, fill the link for the free assessment. The team are going to work with you based on your profile to know what best fits you and then what you can do to get your own endorsement. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for that answer.
Okay, we have Mr. Samson Adekoya.
Thank you very much, Ms. Chinyere, and thank you so much, Mr. Ayobami Abiodun. It's been a very, very, very interesting presentation that you've had, and I like the way you were able to talk us through the process from the get-go. My question is going to be, right, if you have worked in IT, as IT within, but it's not a product-led company over the years, but you actually have been part of certain projects and products, which is actually some of them are still in the pipeline and all. Can we use that as a proof as well?
So the first question is, what's your role in the IT company? What's your role?
Solutions architect.
Solution architect. I think our solution architect is part of the technical applicant's role. If it is part of the technical applicant's role, yeah, you are definitely eligible. Do you understand? And
Okay.
they come to the question that, okay, what are the like samples of what you can submit, or like do you understand?
Yeah.
I believe you do have like a performance review at your place of work, and then during the performance review, there are things, do you understand, that you do say like, oh, I've done this. This what I did, how I contributed to the company. That's basically
Yes.
what technicians are looking for. Once
Okay.
you contribute to your company, there should be a documentation. Do you understand? There should be
Okay.
a proof. When you tell your team that, oh, during the stand up, and then, oh, I contributed to the company like this, they will ask you like, oh, exactly the proof. That's basically what you're looking for. So, and then, like I said, is each applicant application is unique. Do you understand? Each
Okay.
applicant application is unique. Just make sure like, oh, what you are submitting is something like, oh, fine. Just think about it. You know, it might not even be like, oh, what other people are submitting. What's related to your work, how you have contributed that you can
Okay.
submit.
Okay. All right. No problem. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Sorry. Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Okay, so to our audience here, all the resources that Mr. Abiodun has listed will be shared in the WhatsApp community. So I implore you to join our WhatsApp community. Then while the session is ongoing, I also implore you to take the eligibility assessment. So when you take the eligibility assessment, you get to book a free consultation with one of our team. So it's already in the chat, so you can go ahead and take it and book your session. So do we have any questions for our speaker? Okay. So in the absence of no questions, I would say this has been an amazing session. Thank you so much for that. Can we give a round
Sorry, I
of
have a
applause?
question. Sorry, before you go.
Okay, let's hear you
Okay,
out.
so I've taken the assessment too, but I don't know that assessment, does it count? I don't know. It's saying that I'm eligible, and I don't know, but it's saying I've booked what's it called, a session with someone.
Okay.
So what's what's it called? The assessment, what does it mean? I don't really understand, sure.
Okay, so normally most people are not aware about the UK Global Talent Visa. They do not even know it exists. So this assessment kind of draws you in, makes you understand what your profile currently carries. So once you take that assessment with the credentials you already have, you get to now book a free consultation. So it is now during that free consultation that you now have a better understanding of your profile. So it team from our from Fixia will attend to you and give you the next best steps that you have to take. Does that answer your question?
No, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, we have one more person. Please, Folake, you will be the last person, then we'll call it a close. Okay, so since Folake is yet to answer us, so we're going to come to the end of this session. Please, can we give a round of applause to our speaker? Our speaker is amazing. He has graced us with his presence, and believe me, you that, oh, should I even say believe me, you? I'm very sure that we are all leaving this place informed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. Your session has been really amazing. So take the eligibility assessment. Remember to take it. It's quite important so that you can book a free consultation with our team and we can now proceed. Okay, it's even written here that the assessment is just to give you an early indication of where your profile currently stands and highlight any areas you may want to strengthen while preparing. So in the meantime, have a good night, everyone. I will still be on the call because I want to assess those who are taking the assessment and who have like extra questions. Thank you so much, everyone. Do have a lovely night. Bye. Okay.